that will be commissioned in this second year anniversary of Mr. President. This afternoon, we were at the National Conference Center. You can see for yourself the quality of job, and that is ready. The contractor, Jonas Berger, has fulfilled the promise they have made. We also have N5, the life camp. That is also 95% ready. And Berger has also said before the end of the week, this week, that job is also ready. Now we're at Grishi from the interchange, the junction there. You can see that CGC have done a marvelous job. They have completed this axis. And by my right, going to judges' quarters have been completed. And from here to Jahi, Leki, to where Gilbo was working, Wole Sheika Road has also been completed. So I feel so happy that the contractors have lived up to expectation. The quality of work is superb. I'm sure residents in this area are very happy with the administration of the president. He has made promises that he was going to develop and create road infrastructure. So the residents of Abuja, and this is what he has done. I'm so happy with what we have done. You know, it's like you sat to the exam and you read for it and you came out with flying colors. This is a marvelous job and we're very, very grateful and we thank God for this.
Okay, Your Excellency, sir, as strategic as this route is it part of the route we are considering inviting the president to come on commission?
Of course, like I said, this will likely be the first project, but we thought that the National Conference Center should be, but the committee members of the FCT House of Reps and the Senate Committee had pleaded with us to shift the date of this so they will be able to, the date of the National Conference Center, so they will be able to participate. Most of them are traveling to Saudi Arabia to perform their Hajj. And that we are so, it's most likely that this may be the first to be commissioned. Like I said, there are so many of you to be commissioned. I think we're already, tomorrow again, we're going out to inspect other routes and other facilities that are lined up for that, to see how ready we are.
Okay, Your Excellency, sir, let me just add. In FCT here, we can feel and also touched what is really happening in terms of infrastructures. Is this also a replicant of what is happening across the country in terms of what Mr. President is doing?
Of course, but I have to speak on the one I'm in charge of. I think that the same thing is happening, so I don't want to talk on other areas that I'm not fully in charge. I think the same thing is happening.
All right, Minister, beyond infrastructure now, you've been very keen on optimizing security in the territory, and residents have actually recognized your efforts in this regard. But there was a recent situation that happened, the suicide bomber, and residents have allayed their fears. What reassurance are you going to be giving these residents?
Well, I let me correct an impression. The security never said it's a suicide bomber. And so that we don't go and create a pressure and put fear in people. You should try to do what we call investigative journalism. No, NEMA is not FCT. NEMA is not the head of security. Security agencies are there. What happened there was somebody went to where we have these quarries, you know, where they blast all these rocks, and took the explosive and put in his pocket. Of course, some of them may not even understand the implication of that, and so it exploded on him. And so that does not mean that it's a suicide bomber. So we should be careful of the story we plant, and let not send the wrong message to the residents. You have said that the residents are also aware that yes, there's improvement in security. So that is enough for us. We continue to do what we are supposed to do and to allay the fears of the residents that Abuja is still secured. In fact, it was secured as far as this country is concerned. We are doing everything possible. So I did not get report that the person is a suicide bomber. That's not correct.
Honorable Minister, sir, it's 2 years gone already, and you've achieved so much, so glaring for all to see. But obviously, there is no milestone without challenges. What will you say has been your greatest challenge?
The challenge of people refusing to pay their money. I wish I would speak on that in the next media chat. And people just want facilities, people want infrastructure. But nobody asks, where are you getting these funds? Abuja is not one of the oil cities. We only rely on taxes. We did not even, these are not new taxes. These are taxes that have been here for years. It's unfortunate that most elites own houses overseas. They know the implication of not paying your taxes. They know such houses are gone. But when it comes to your own country, you don't want to do that simply because nobody wants to obey law. Everybody thinks there are no sanctions. And I've said it, that it did not happen yesterday does not mean to not happen today. That it will not happen today does not mean to not happen tomorrow. So we must live. We must do something to say that we're also supporting government to see that those infrastructure that we need, we do our own part. Look at the years, 20-something years, 30-something years, and how much is it? We have not increased the ground rent, but we're working towards that. We'll do that. I can assure you, the president has given a window of 2 weeks. Let nobody think that blackmail or whatever will stop us. We'll do what we're supposed to do. This is all about leadership. We will not give in for blackmail. We'll do the right thing. If we have not paid, we will as I travel, I signed over 1,500 CFOs and assignments. Now, when we sign that, you collect the CFO, and then you will not pay taxes to the government. I mean, it's not acceptable. It doesn't matter what anybody wants to say, it's not acceptable. So that's our challenges. Pay your taxes and see what we're doing. It's not to say, oh, FCT is doing well. How are we doing well? How are we doing well? We're doing well because we're managing the resources we have prudently. If you pay your taxes, you will see that it will be a different thing. And that's what we're trying to do. So this is one of the heavy challenges that we're facing, and we will surmount.